good to see you. Have you played
And
this new
you.
video game called Sky?
I think Virat Kohli is playing it. जिस तरह से उन्होंने ट्वीट भी किया. Look, the acknowledgement from your peer and such a fine acknowledgement, आपका जो हौसला जो है आसमान तक पहुंचा दे. And Sky, in many ways, is a relative newcomer. He's just been about 15, 16 months in the Indian team. He's been around cricket for about a decade. But this, spectacular season that he's enjoying, I think this is something that, A, he should be very proud of, but everybody else, like us, who's watching him play like this, should be delighted that we are seeing some such, I mean, he's outrageously, outrageously gifted, it seems.
True, and the memes and the alliterations, so much, everything is flooded. They say for Surya, sky's the limit. So, so a lot of things going on. But perhaps, like you said, and that's what he said, didn't he? That I would like to take it as a compliment when a Virat Kohli tells me I have not seen the match, but looking at the scorecard and the fact that he's got a Nelson and also with this one double Nelson kind of thing, as they say it, in just 50 odd. He said it would have been another video game innings. But आपने तो इतने साल क्रिकेट जर्नलिज्म की है. एक होता है कॉपी बुक क्रिकेट और एक ये होता है कॉपी के बाहर क्रिकेट. ही इज प्लेइंग कॉपी के बाहर क्रिकेट.
बिल्कुल. बट अचंभे की बात यह है आनंद के ही इज कम फ्रॉम कॉपी बुक क्रिकेट. जब वो
हाँ.
फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट 10 साल से खेल रहे थे, ही वॉज as a 19-20-year-old seen as one of the most promising youngsters in stepping into first class cricket for Mumbai. It's a tough school, जैसा आप जानते हो. मुंबई क्रिकेट इज अ वेरी टफ स्कूल. मुंबई की टीम में आना है बहुत मुश्किल है. इंडिया की टीम तो बहुत दरकिनार रही बात उसकी. लेकिन जिस तरह से वो आए हैं, एंड ये जो turn आया है, is a dramatic turn he has taken, and not slotted himself but developed himself as a fantastic white ball cricketer is a story for the ages. कि कहीं आप सोच रहे थे कि आप मुंबई के लिए खेलेंगे जो आपने खेला, फिर धीरे धीरे T20s come in, it's evolving and you latch on to it, and it's not just कि आप it's not just inborn, which is obviously there, the inborn skills will be there, but how you develop them from there to fit into a situation that is evolving by the day. T20 batsmanship over the last, even in the last 24 months, कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच गई है? Template
Yeah,
is changing every day. In fact, there is no template. This is
there
a
is no doubt.
cliche कि template होना चाहिए, template होना चाहिए. What is the template? There is no commonality between Suryakumar Yadav and Ben Stokes, and both were eminently successful in the
Correct.
T20 World Cup. जिस तरह से दोनों का टेम्पलेट
Hmm.
अलग था, दोनों ही अलग अलग तरीके से खेलते हैं और मैच जिताते हैं. So I think
Correct.
the template is as you see
It's
it
gone.
on that day, on that day.
No, or perhaps each whatever suits each person. So gone are the days that somebody could say this is the best way to play the game. So if you want to play the game, this is how you should play it. Now, do you think it has moved to a level where it is now? If you can play it like this, you play it how you can play it. You go by. You need to have a certain repository of talent, some amount of skill, but then how you put it out together, how you bake your bread, or how you make your paratha, there is no set style.
But he's doing it in exhilarating style. And
Yeah.
the thing about Sky, what has got everybody kind of left them open mouthed and boggled the mind, is the extraordinary creativity that he shows while playing
Yeah.
strokes. So when he walks in, clearly, I mean, we are playing in New Zealand now, India is playing there. ये सब लोगों ने उसको देखा है T20 वर्ल्ड कप में खेलते हुए, कहीं और देखा है, ये है वगैरह वगैरह. एंड दे आर ऑब्वियसली प्लानिंग एंड प्लॉटिंग कि इसका डाउनफॉल कैसे लेके आए. दैट्स द जॉब ऑफ द ओपोनेंट. And
Correct.
from that, they are how he's ruining their game plans is something just absolutely breathtaking to watch. कि bowlers जा रहे हैं, field placing हो रही है, captain ने एक strategy लगाई है, he messes it up. दूसरा bowler आता है, कुछ और tactic आती है, he messes that up. And he's been doing it consistently for the last 12 months. So it's not कि
Yeah.
एक मैच में हो गया या 2 महीने में हो
तुक्का पड़
गया.
गया. हाँ. It's not
हाँ,
like a
ये
tukka.
तो
It's not like a run. He just seems to have perfected the art of disrupting the bowler and the
this,
plans of the opposition.
that's true, which shows he's very, very mentally alert. He's got temerity because he takes high risks, but he takes
Correct.
high risks with also maybe that great sense of conviction that my high risk will pay off. Just to draw a very, I mean, maybe an absurd parallel, but the only guy I can think of जो high risk game खेलता था and it worked in his favor for so long was Viru Sehwag in
हाँ.
the 5-day
Correct.
game.
Correct.
You couldn't define his batsmanship to the canons of other Test players. वो he was plotting his own path. वैसे ही
Correct.
सूर्य कुमार यादव का भी कुछ वैसे ही लग रहा है मुझे.
Correct. And a lot of what Virupaji used to
Yes,
reflexes, and then he was like very kept it very simple. See the ball, hit the ball. In
yes,
this case, do you think that he's not only backing himself? There is a lot of has there been a lot of practice because his coach said that he's learned how to play this shot. It also takes a huge amount of wrist work.
yes.
And like you said, high return भी होता है, and high risk में high loss भी हो सकता है. So if the
हाँ.
going is not good, lady luck is not smiling, the rub of green is not going to look, so all those shots which looked seemingly impossible and absolutely awesome will suddenly become awful and say क्या पागल है, ऐसे थोड़ी कोई खेलता है. So that can also happen. He's willing to take that risk out there.
बेशक होता है. देखिए आप बड़े से बड़े प्लेयर्स जो है फंस जाते हैं T20 में वेर यू आर कंपेल्ड टू टेक रिस्क, बिकॉज अगर आप डॉट बॉल खेले देन यू आर अगेंस्ट द टीम्स इंटरेस्ट. यू आर मेसिंग अप द मैच अगर आप जितने डॉट बॉल खेलोगे. तो यू हैव टू ऑप्टिमाइज एवरी डिलीवरी. नाउ टू डू दैट यू मस्ट हैव, आई एम इमेजिनिंग नाउ, बिकॉज ही सीम्स टू हैव लाइक 3 ऑप्शंस फॉर एवरी डिलीवरी.
Yeah.
तो ये नहीं तो वो नहीं तो ये. अगर 3 आपके पास इतने मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस है तो कहीं ना कहीं आप इसकी you have done some practice, you've
Correct.
worked on it, and you worked long hours in the nets to work out what will work for you and just bust the plans of the opponents. That's what he's doing. I think that you can't ignore that he's not a pelwan. He's not a power hitter. He's such a creative batsman. He uses the pace of the ball. He
Yeah.
finds angles and corners of the field which it looks like he's got eyes behind his head also. The way
Correct.
he's been batting.
Yeah.
And
No.
the fact that he carries it off so successfully.
Yeah.
देखिए है T20 hit and miss तो है ही. But if you can pull off your strokes, I'm saying even 7, 8 times out of 10, then you are a superstar.
Correct.
Most would work it out 3, 4 times और फिर bowlers and coaches and all wise up, वो भी कम हो जाते हैं. वो भी options कम हो जाते हैं.
Correct.
For him to keep doing this for 12 months, 15 months, there will be times when he might flop, he might fail, he might not be able to pull off that stroke. But as yet, we haven't seen that happen. So, and I say more power to his bat and his elbow.